experiments don't work. I try stuff new. I try stuff that were good a few times, but it doesn't stick for long. That's what happens. It sucks. It does. Nothing's perfect in the world. No good thing can stay long forever. What you felt was good is not going to feel good for a long time. It could be toxic. They might want more than they want. I'm talking about John Wall and Bradley Beal and the rest of the Wizards' fucking stupid ass organization. Nigga, whose franchise is this? Dan Sterling? Does the Washington Redskins owner also owns the Washington Wizards? Because who in the right fucking mind would give John Wall a 4-year, $171 million supermax after he played not even a full season for 2 years? Who in the right mind? Who? Nearly made all-star teams after he got a ACL tear 2 seasons ago. If it wasn't for that. Then his shit declined terribly, gotten fat again, and then barely played the rest of the season. Then when he was supposed to come back over rehab, somehow he stubbed his fucking toe, get paid 36 mil a year for four years. I would just say sell everybody. The fucking Thunder didn't have to. John Wall has all the talent in the world, and he fucked himself up. And he's 28 right now. He's gonna be paid this much money until he becomes 30 fucking 2. Oh my god, and Bradley Beal got a sandwich. He's got a 5-year, $27 million contract. That's gonna take an assload to trade away, and that's kind of a risk. Because right now, this looks like a rebuilding fucking team. Because there's no other decent role players to roll behind. The only people that are decent enough that I think I can rely on in a playoff team is C.J. Miles and Thomas Bryant. And sometimes Davis Bertans because he was a Spur. Other than that, they have Ian Mahamney in a 4-year $64 million contract after mediocre stats for the past fucking 3 seasons. He's over the past 3 seasons he started 6 games. 6 games in 3 seasons. You started 6 games and you've played for the Wizards. He hasn't been effective since his time in the Pacers, where he's actually scoring 1,000 points, grabbing boards, being decent down the block. But he's getting rebounds. Yet for the past 5 seasons, he's shooting a career low 45% from the field. He hasn't played that shitty. Oh my god, he hasn't played this shitty since goddamn 2000 and goddamn 7. Since his rookie year. Sometimes your age can plummet your stats. I get it, but you shot only a 50% in your rookie season. Well, that was because he played little games when he was a rookie. I can understand that. So he hasn't played that shitty since 2012, his first time with the Pacers. And yet we give him $64 million. Does he grab boards? Not that much. Only 128. And yet he's getting paid $64 million for 4 seasons? Only 16 blocks for a big man, and you played fucking 34 games. Why the fuck are you even in the league? This guy attempted 16 shots over the 34 games he played. 34! He only attempted 16 shots and made 3 of them. And that's his career high in 3-pointers. And you're telling me you would trade away Dwight Howard and you would keep Ian Mahamney? I would say just resign Dwight and see what you can get with Ian. Oh wait, nobody wants to put up with that fucking contract. Davis Bertans also contract. Other than that, other than those facts, they got Ishmael Smith from the Detroit Pistons. They got Riley uh, Hachimura. That's decent defender, decent wing defender, good on the block. He's all right, and just the way that they have to deal with this, I would say trade your superstars, both of them or one of them. Because other than that, you guys ain't doing shit. You need decent young guys to roll behind. Because other than Bradley Beal being your most consistent All-Star over the past several seasons after John Wall got himself hurt and loses time for most of the season for the past 3 to 4 years, I would say cut your losses and trade away John Wall. Other than Bradley Beal, at least he cares about the fucking game. 5 years, 120. Both these guys have max contracts that I feel like only Beal deserves and Wall should have gotten a long time ago. Because other than that, if he had this contract like 4 or 5 years ago, you could have traded him off for like a few picks and like a decent up and coming star. Hell, y'all could have got Victor Oladipo, and look how he's doing. He became like a 2-time All-Star if it wasn't for his injury. He got like middle of the season, and the Pacers still made the playoffs because Miles Turner is a beast, and they have a decent core. And what they have for this team, what the fuck they got for this team? The most notable star is Isaiah Thomas, and don't get me wrong. As much as I like the hooping munchkin, the fuck is he gonna do for the Wizards? This is the same team he beat in a Game 7 before his poor sister died. That playoff series built his drive. He was an MVP candidate. It was for his dead sister. If you didn't know how this guy balled, like back in the 2016 and 17 season, go back and watch it. It showed how much he can ball. But for the past 3 seasons, I think he gotten way too cocky. He thinks he was willingness to get too much of a contract from the Boston Celtics until he got traded to the fucking Cavs for Kyrie, then got injured again, then barely played much for the Nuggets, and now we're getting the cap of a veteran salary, and he's only like he's like 31 years old now, and he's getting paid $2 million after being like an MVP candidate like 3 years ago. That's depressing. And now we're relying on this guy that only the highest he ever dropped for the past 3 seasons was 18 points. Is that really how we're going? Guy barely survived against the Wizards. You're telling me this guy is going to actually be the reliant point guard that looks like you guys should sign another one. Like decent. Like fucking I'd rather get Tyler Ulis, another undersized point guard that can be decent and drive with over reliance in the pop and pick and roll than Isaiah Thomas. That's a overrated chucker of the basketball. And now you got 2 toxic, overpaid guards that are, one is with a max contract that obviously is going to be an asshole to trade, and the other guy that's not even reliable consistency-wise. Fuck his Instagram. This nigga seems like a lazy fag to begin with. He lost his drive since like 3 years ago, and now he's going to be paid a supermax. And you got really much nobodies. And some Laker guys after LeBron is like, I need to win a ring now. Thanks, kids. That means Moritz Wagner, Isaac Bonga, fucking Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, and Josh Hart are all out. This was nearly a major part of the roster for last season, and now you have Cousins and Anthony Davis, Kyle Kuzma still on the squad. They picked up Avery Bradley and LeBron James, and that's your entire core. And Rajon Rondo. So yeah, that's literally my take on this. They're gonna tank. It's gonna be funny. I'm gonna enjoy it because the Wizards really fucked up. John Wall fucked himself over, and Bradley Beal is wasting his talents. Please come to Miami. Other than that, this was poor. I don't know what the hell the Wizards are gonna do. They already have like four stupid contracts they have to deal with, and they really need to rebuild. I think they should be doing what the Thunder did, and cut their losses. Thanks for watching.